So let's go in and take a look at the data integration wizard, how we set it up in regards to the integration with Outlook. And if you have Google Calendar, you can do the same. So let's go in and take a look. People who is attending this class should have already looked at downloading the program, installing and set up the program, the registration of the program, the navigation of the program, and also the desktop layout picking or pick a data layout. So in this class here, we'll take a look at data integration. And the reason we want to do that is we want to save time. We can use that time for other purposes. And I'm sure everybody who deals with customers or with services and so on is very eager to save time somewhere. So why not reuse data? Instead of going in and re-enter data, if we already have data that exists, for instance, from our Outlook, Outlook Express, or from Google Calendar, or from the Mac side, from the iCalendar from Mac, then why not get that into our active desktop calendar without having to re-enter it, type it in. It takes time. So let's take a look how we do that. First of all, if we have Outlook installed on our Windows machine, then we have to start it up. If it's not already started up, we have to start it up. I have done that already. I have started up my Outlook program. What I do is here, I go in and launch the active desktop calendar right away. You can do it from different places, but I'm doing it here from my task manager, quick launch bar here. I click on it, and as soon as it gets up here, where we find the data integration wizard is up here at the menu bar up here, where we can go up to help, and under help we have what we call data integration wizard. And it's very simple. We just follow the wizard. So we click here, and here we will define where we will get our data from. So in my case here, I would like to take it from Outlook. So what happens is that I want to import my contacts from Outlook. So I'll take the last point down here. It says contacts, import from Microsoft Office, Outlook Express, or Windows Address Book. If I had, for instance, Google Calendar, I would make a connection, and it has to be said that as soon as you have connected, it takes about a circle of 60 minutes before you retrieve the data from your either Google Calendar or your Microsoft Outlook. But in this case here, I want to import it into my program here. So I click down here and say contact import from Microsoft Outlook, and then I say next. Then is it the Microsoft Outlook or is it Microsoft Outlook Express? And in my case here, it is Microsoft Outlook. And remember, it has to be started up before we can do anything. If you should forget, the program will go in and try to do it and come up with a warning, or not a warning, but just an information screen where it says that to do what you're trying to do, you have to start up your Outlook program. So in this case here, I just check off the Microsoft Outlook, and then I say next. And then it says, are you ready to do this? And then it says finish. And you can see here, it has imported 47 contacts. So I say, okay. To see the contacts, you can see over here, we have different shortcuts like the layers, notes and alarms, tasks, contacts, pictures, and so on. In this regard, if I press contacts, you will see here that these contacts I just asked for was imported. Just to show you that it was, is that I can just go up here on the contacts and say delete all my contacts and say yes, and I can do it again. Go up here under help, under the data wizard, go down to contact import, next, go in and say here Outlook, next, and then say finish, and 47 contacts, and say yes, and here they all are. And that's the whole purpose with this data integration wizard, is to very quickly retrieve data from other sources so we don't have to re-enter it. This was this class here. So in my next class, class number 7, we will look at the settings, but you should be able now to go in through the data integration wizard and import data from, for instance, here I took Outlook, but you can do others. It can be, like I said, from Google Calendar, or it can be from iCalendar from Mac. It's up to you. That's it. I'll see you next class.